Hey ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. As always, it is Nick here, back with your daily crypto news and analysis, and today we're going to be talking about Ripple and XRP, so let's just dive in and let's talk about a few things. So overall, let me refresh the market, make sure everything is up to date. At the current moment that I am recording this, it's almost 10 p.m. at night. I know it is going to go up a little bit later, but I am expecting, some nice price action in this, market. I'm waiting for Bitcoin to come down and retest the lows one last time, giving us some major buy opportunities within, of course, altcoins. That is what I'm waiting for patiently. We do see XRP still up almost 20% on the 7-day span, and we have been seeing a lot of altcoins continue their major runs. Compound just recently started running, and it is up almost 91% exact. And of course, we do see other ones like Matic up 73%. It's pretty, incredible to really kind of see some major green like this in this market. It definitely, it's something that I should really say, like right now, as we really kind of watch a lot of these altcoins turn green. And if you are in a few of them, I have been scraping some profits off of the top of those trades just to buy this dip that I do believe that we will see going forward. So just so that you guys know, don't get too excited. This is not going to be like alt season. These tokens are going to go massive just yet. We will most likely see these like nice swings, these volatile swings off of the lows, and I welcome them. I think that they're great, swing trade opportunities. So with that in mind, let's move on and let's talk about a few things. So BlackRock. So we do see here BlackRock remains bullish on Bitcoin. BlackRock's Salim Ramji, I'm hoping that I'm saying that name right, doesn't roll out launching Bitcoin-centric product in future, but company has no such plans as of now. So again, they're not, saying that they won't roll out launching a Bitcoin-centric product, but, they don't have any plans currently. We just recently seen BlackRock invest in USDC, and they are really kind of stepping up the game in regards to crypto adoption. A lot of institutions for the most part have been stepping into this market. We also do see new Northern Trust Unit merges crypto traditional finance teams, $1.5 trillion asset managers, new digital assets and financial markets division comes amid ongoing crypto sell-off. And boundaries between traditional finance and digital markets will only continue to blur over time. And we do see Algorand executive calls the move by the renowned financial institution an important step for the blockchain industry. So, when we really kind of focus on things happening around digital assets, like we are seeing a major transformation happening within not only traditional markets, but also even in crypto as well. Like we are seeing some massive opportunity here to really kind of be ahead of the curve. Like we really look at some of these, major institutions. Like, for example, Northern Trust, we do see here, in addition to its $1.5 trillion in assets under management, as of March 31st, the company had $15.5 trillion in assets under administration and custody. So these are large names that are entering into the space. Remember, BlackRock has over $10 trillion in assets under management. So these are extremely large corporations, or I shouldn't say corporations, but institutions. And they are stepping in. They understand exactly where crypto is headed. They understand exactly what crypto, has the potential to do. And I'm very excited for the future of this market. This is exactly why I said, like, we are basically seeing solidifying moves from institutions to really kind of, tell us, hey, we made the right decision. We are in, at the perfect moment in time. And of course, as all these major financial institutions are getting extremely bullish on crypto, at like near the bottom, this is the moment in time where we really need to take a step back and just think where we are currently in this market and get all the noise out there, out of your mind, because of course there's a ton of panic and fear out there. In my opinion, it's all noise. Now, also, we do see here U.S. state passes legislation allowing financial institutions to offer crypto custody services. This just happened yesterday. I think that this is also going to be huge. I think that when we really kind of start, really seeing, financial institutions allowing for more, crypto custody services and things like that, it's going to really kind of put a bridge there between crypto and some major retail customers. And as well, we will see institutions really kind of aping into crypto. I think that things are shaping up to have a great year ahead, but I'm really kind of centric on 2023. I think that 2023 is going to be something pretty special for crypto. Also, we did see Bank of Russia to present a roadmap for the digital ruble in 2023 ahead of schedule. And I actually said, I tweeted on my Twitter, I said, and this was just recently, I said ahead of schedule, like the entire new system isn't going to be streamlined, for launch as soon as possible. And this is the truth. Like when we really kind of look at things happening around this market, we are definitely paying attention to digital forms of cash. And to me personally, like all of these roadmaps around CBDCs will be streamlined. And they're saying, a CBDC with real clients as early as April 2023 from Russia. To me personally, like almost every single CBDC that we've talked about in regards to even like the US, all of it will be streamlined. I know yesterday we talked about like Christine Lagarde saying, 2025 or 5 years down the road. No, that's not the case. All of this is moving extremely fast. We do see testing of real operations will give us the opportunity to understand what needs to be tweaked and brought to mind, what to refine, what to change. We want to develop a roadmap for the introduction of the digital ruble at the end of next year. So we are seeing some major moves happening here, and we do see down here, in my opinion, all self-respecting states will have a national digital currency within 3 years, and we will need to build cross-border cooperation in that direction as well. We definitely need to be ready as soon as possible. Plus, this, among other things, solves the problem with SWIFT, because with such integration, SWIFT will no longer be needed. This is huge. They are basically saying SWIFT will basically be replaced. Now, to me personally, there will still be payment networks out there. And that is the idea that we really kind of look at RippleNet being ushered in. This is going to change the entire landscape. I want you guys to understand that this is what we should be paying attention to. The downfall of SWIFT unlocks not only the Nostro Vostro accounts of $27 trillion, but there's $5 trillion a day that gets transacted over SWIFT. If we could bridge that amount of money through XRP, the upside possibilities are limitless. Also, we did see from Gold Telegraph, breaking news, China's central bank has signed an agreement with the Bank for International Settlements to establish a renminbi liquidity arrangement. This is also very large when you look at it because, of course, they are talking about liquidity here. Who's the number one source for liquidity at this moment in time? XRP. The arrangement's first participants, in addition to the PBOC, would include Bank of Indonesia, the Central Bank of Malaysia, the Hong Kong Monetary Authority, the monetary. I don't know why I keep trying to say like monetary because I'm trying to put these two words together. I do apologize, but Monetary Authority of Singapore as well, and the Central Bank of Chile. Again, this is from the BIS, and a lot of individuals are saying like thoughts, and we're seeing from XRP Darren, for an example, shout out to XRP Darren, but we do see trying to push away, from US, D dominance, 100%. Again, to me personally, what I actually see happening, now this is actually going to be a little bit of speculation, but this is my idea on this. I believe that we will see the downfall of SWIFT through CBDCs basically becoming, a major thing, similar to what they are saying here. And when we see that, we are also going to be getting out of and moving away from a dollar-dominated payment mechanism or infrastructure, and we will see, in terms of like a one-world currency, reserve currency, that idea is going to get scrapped. There's not going to be a dominant currency. There's just going to be CBDCs, and we're going to see which ones, work the best. This is why the technology stack does matter. That's why I've said, pay attention to DLTs. Which one has the most efficiencies for payment mechanisms? This is why I've said, pay attention to RippleNet, because RippleNet is truly unlocking major opportunities within a payment mechanism or network, if you will, that's far greater and far more efficient than any other payment network out there. It's tried and tested. Remember, right? At one point in time, XRP, and this goes back to 2019, XRP, or I should say Ripple, Ripple had 38% of the world's top 100 banks working with them. And of course, to me personally, they would most likely be utilizing XRP if it wasn't for the SEC lawsuit at this moment in time. Now remember, these are some very large names. You guys can see all of them here. And to me, once we do see regulatory clarity come into the space for XRP, all of these major clients will be back on board if, of course, any of them left. I know that there's like a few like Bank of America and things like that. To me personally, like XRP, Ripple will be targeting, nearly all top 100 banks. And XRP will be utilized. I've always said it. A lot of people really kind of, say all the time to me, well, why would XRP be utilized? Why will XRP be utilized? Because they already are planning on doing so. Remember this from the other day when I was telling you guys about SBI basically saying, like, listen, they want to utilize XRP for on-demand liquidity, but they're just waiting for the U.S. trial to end? That's basically what they are waiting for. Now, you might be wondering, well, what happens if this SEC lawsuit ends in favor of the SEC, which to me personally has a very low percentage chance of happening? What we do see over here, Ripple says it'll leave the U.S. if it doesn't win its case. Wonder what will happen to XRP. Will it still take off or stay at its current price position? To me personally, they don't need the U.S. And a lot of people say, like, if they can't operate in the U.S., I reckon they'll fade to, irrelevance. Better, cheaper, and faster solutions now exist. And I agree with Matt Chase down here. He's saying, Ripple was valued at $15 billion in 2021, while in a lawsuit with the SEC, XRP is still ranked, 6 above 88. And I do think that people really kind of disregard the fact that, like, listen, 90% of the client base has been outside of the U.S. They haven't been utilizing XRP simply because, of course, they are, worried about regulatory uncertainty. But to me, when we do see, like, if we do see Ripple move away from the States and we do see, like, XRP not have regulatory clarity within the United States, these other areas around the world are not going to care. To me, we will see Ripple continue to expand. We will see XRP continue to be adopted in. We will continuously see on-demand liquidity corridors launching globally. It's just the fact that U.S. will be left behind. The same way that the U.S. will be left behind as we do march forward on in terms of like an entire new landscape for the payment infrastructure. We are essentially seeing the downfall of the dollar, one, but also we're basically seeing SWIFT become irrelevant. This is a pivotal moment in time. This is probably one of the largest opportunities in terms of like a transfer of wealth that we've seen in the entire history of our lifetime. This is such a crucial moment to be a part of crypto, to understand the technology behind crypto. This is a huge opportunity. And I do believe that we should all be able to, really kind of look here, do our research, connect the dots, and understand exactly why XRP itself also has a very large role to play going forward, as we do see major announcements like this. Now, of course, last but not least, I do just want to say one last thing, and that is this. So as everything in regards to the timeline is looking great, we're seeing, possible talks around like the SEC lawsuit basically ending. There's a large amount of things happening around XRP. We do see here we are now officially at less than 1 month until Jed McCaleb's taco stand account is empty of XRP, meaning he will no longer be selling XRP. And a lot of people say it's funny and suspicious that the SEC never sued him for selling XRP, but sued Garlinghouse and Larson. A lot of people, kind of confused that a little bit. But to me personally, it doesn't really matter. At the end of the day, this wallet will essentially be at zero in less than 1 month, as everything that we've been talking about is directly tied to one another and it is aligning perfectly. This, in my opinion, is an incredible time to really be looking at XRP. Remember, right, as we do kind of march into the later months of this year, November is a crucial moment for the SEC lawsuit. And I do believe that we will see a settlement by either Q4 of this year or Q1 of 2023. I am very excited. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. But with that being said, I hope that you guys all enjoyed this video. If you guys did, definitely leave a like, subscribe, turn notifications on if you guys want more free content. You guys are more than welcome to follow me on Twitter and join the free Discord down in the description below. As always, I hope that you all have a beautiful day or a beautiful night wherever you guys are in this beautiful world. This has been Nick. Peace out, guys.